Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be discussing again another technique. Okay, so I'll be discussing another technique in making the denominator the same, or in making dissimilar fraction into similar fractions when you add or subtract. Okay, so last time I discussed yung long method at may shorter method din, gaya ng pagko-cross multiply, pag-exchange ng denominators. Okay? Or pag-alam if the denominators are multiples of each other. Okay? So this time, I'll be teaching you another technique. At yung technique na yon magagamit mo rin sa pag-add at pagsusubtract ng fractions. Okay? Especially if the fractions are dissimilar, making them similar, magagamit mo ang technique na to. Okay? And this is even easier than the ones I taught you guys. Okay? So, ang unang-unang gagawin, to make, you don't need to make the denominator the same as in, multiply mo yan ng times 4, ito times 3, times 3. Hindi na kailangan ng ganon. Okay? Kasi if you do that, pareho pa rin ng kalalabasan. That's the reason why sabi ko technique to, para hindi mo na gawin yung long method na yan. Okay? So, the technique here is to get the denominator, which is yun yung magiging LCM or parehong denominator ng dalawa. The technique here is you just have to multiply the denominator. So, i-multiply mo yung denominator na yan. So, yun yung magiging denominator nila. So, 3 times 4, that will be 12. Okay? So, the next step is, after mo ma-multiply yung denominator, yun na yung bagong denominator nila, ang gagawin mo, i-cross multiply mo, eto. So, multiply mo yung 1 times 4. So, 1 times 4, yun na yung magiging sagot, lagay doon sa taas, 4. And then, eto, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay? So, the answer here will be, add mo na lang yan, 4 plus 6 is equal to 10 over 12. Okay? 10 over 12 is not simplified. Therefore, kailangan natin i-simplify by lowest term and dividing it by 2. So, if you divide this by 2, divide this by 2, it will give us 5 over 6. Okay? So, yan yung answer. Okay, o, diba? Napakabilis. Now, to check our answer kung tama ba yan o hindi, we can do the other technique that I've taught you last time, yung tinuro ko nung nakaraan. Okay, so, sa paggaganito pa rin, sa paggawa ng pag-add or subtract ng mga fractions if the fractions are dissimilar. So, how do we do that again? So, ito, 1/3. This is one way of checking, okay, and this is 2/4. So, ano yung tinuro ko last time? Ang itinuro ko is, you interchange the denominators. So, ito, multiply natin ng 4. So, ito times 4, times 4. Tapos, ito, multiply naman natin ng times 3, times 3. So, we'll get a fraction of, this is 4 over 12 plus 6 over 12. Okay, which is equal to 6 plus 4 is 10 over 12, which is also equal to 5 over 6. At kung titingnan nyo, pareho lang sila. Okay? So, pareho lang sila ng kalalabasang sagot. Okay? So, kaya ko sinabi sa inyong technique to. Okay? Para you won't do the longer version of it. Okay? Just to check. Another one, so even in addition, this is addition, this time we will be doing subtraction. So again, even if it's subtraction, if the denominators are not the same, you can still subtract them ng mabilisan, especially pag nagtitake kayo ng exam. Okay? Like for example, pati yung mga, hindi lang to para sa mga batang grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, but also para sa mga magte-take ng mga civil service exam, mga ganun. May mga usual na ganitong simple fractions. Okay? Na kung minsan nakakalimutan natin, ginagawa pa rin natin yung longer version. So, kung yung time mo is very limited, it's very this is very convenient for you to know. Okay, para mas mapabilis ang pagsusolve mo ng fractions. Okay, so let's do it again. So again, ang gagawin lang natin dito, multiply the new denominator times denominator, and that will be 30. And then multiply nyo yon, 6 times 4, so that will be 24. And then eto, 5 times 2, and that will be 10. So since the operation is subtraction here, isa-subtract natin yan. Okay, so 24 minus 10, so ano siya? 14 over 30. And 14 over 30 is not simplified. So again, we have to divide this by a number. And this is divisible by 2. Okay, so 7, 14, so that will be 2, 2. So ito magiging 7, and 30 divided by 2 will be 15. So the final answer here will be 7 over 15. Okay, so just to check kung tama na naman ba ang sagot natin o hindi, we can still use the other method. And that is 4/5 minus 2/6. Again, let's multiply this. So, eto times 6 times 6 times 5 times 5. So, the new fraction will be 24 over 30 minus 10 over 30, which is equal to 14 over 30. At 14 over 30, when you simplify, it gives you 7 over 15, which is the same as this. Okay? So, ganun yun. Next. Now, what if meron siyang whole number? What if kapag mixed number siya? At unlike or dissimilar fractions pa rin sila. So, well, pag yung mga ganito, ang kailangan mo lang gawin is, you don't need to do anything sa mga whole numbers. Okay, so ang gagawin mo dito, so since addition yan, so ang gagawin mo, i-add mo na lang kaagad yung whole number niya. So that will be 3. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3. Tapos, the technique, gawin mo ulit. 7 times 2 is 14. And then next, 2 times 4 is 8. And then 7 times 1 will be 7. And then the operation is plus, so add them. Okay, so 8 plus 7, that will be 15 over 14. Now, take note. Ano to? 15 over 14 is an improper fraction. At dahil improper fraction siya, kailangan nating i-change ang 15 over 14 into a mixed number. So, how are we going to do that? Kailangan nating i-divide. So, 15 by 14, so that will be 1, 14, 1. So, this 15 over 14 is equal to 1 and 1 over 14. And then after, we need to add the 1 and 3. Kasi mga whole number siya. So, ang final answer dito will be 1 plus 3 is 4. And then copy the new fraction, which is 1 over 4. And that's the answer. Okay, so ganun siya. Okay, next. Eto. What if ganito naman siya? Still, this is a mixed fraction. At ang gagawin natin, we are going to, what? Subtract the whole number. But before doing that, we can just do the process here again. 3 times 9, so that will be 27. So that will be the new denominator, and then multiply. 9 times 2 is 18, and then 3 times 2 is 6. Ngayon, ang operation is minus, so magsusubtract tayo doon. Okay, so subtracting that, magkakaroon tayo ng 18 minus 6, that will be 12 over 27. And then, don't forget, yung whole number natin, magsusubtract na lang tayo. 4 minus 1, that will be 3. Okay, so the answer is 3 and 12 over 27. But then, 12 over 27 can still be simplified. Okay, so paano mo malalaman kung pwede pa ma-simplify? Gamitin natin yung mga divisibility rule na tinuro ko. This one, 12, 27, even number, hindi. Ito, even, this is odd. So, hindi pwede. Next, 1 plus 2 is 3. And then this one, 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 and 9 is a multiple of 3. Pwede ma-divide both by 3. So, dahil pareho naman silang divisible by 3, ibig sabihin, eto divide by 3, eto divide by 3. So, ganun lang. Okay? So, dapat, kung napanood nyo yung videos ko regarding or about the divisibility rule, you can also use that one to know the GCF or LCM or the number that can divide the numbers. Okay? To simplify a fraction. Okay? So, simplifying this, that will be 12 divided by 3, that will be 4. 27 divided by 3, that will be 9. And then just copy the 3 here. Okay? So, the final answer will be 3 and 4 over 9. Okay? So, that's it. So, that's how we add or subtract fractions, dissimilar fractions, using another technique. So, I hope you learned something again today. Again, this is Teacher Luis, your mommy tutor. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and always click the notification bell para maging updated sa mga iba ko pang videos. Bye!